What's up, you guys? This is Wolf from Fault Kid, and welcome to another video. And this is going to be different for you guys, an announcement and something that's upcoming nostalgia that is exciting for us. And now, for people who play Call of Duty, like I am, who loves the Call of Duty games, especially like the classic ones from for like the late 2000s up till in the late 2010s, But we got some good news. There's only two old Call of Duty games that is coming to PlayStation 5 or 4, which unfortunately is coming to PlayStation 4, which I don't get why it's coming to PS4. I thought the PS4 is outdated now. I'm not sure why Treyarch is actually releasing that to PS4, which I'll have to get that in a few minutes. But anyway, Black Ops 1 and 2 are both coming to PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. Yep. It's a dream come true for us, you guys. No, it's not backwards compatibility. It's not a remastered either. It's actually a port. Well, it's basically kind of the same thing with backwards compatibility, but it's basically just a port, which basically means that like an older game is randomly working on a newer modern platform, or to be like the Xbox Series X or even on the PlayStation 5. So it just I hadn't played these games on the PS3 for a very long time. I hadn't played this for a very, very long time, though. I remember I used to own a PS3 when I was 14 and owned these two games physically on the PS3. And, the first one came out when I was 11 years old. I was in the 5th grade at the time when Black Ops 1 came out in 2010. I was 11. And Black Ops 2 came out in 2012. I was 13 years old, and I was in the 7th grade in middle school at the time, and I was jumping my ass out saying, heck yeah, Black Ops 2 coming out, and I never, well, unfortunately for me, because I didn't have a PS3 or an Xbox 360 at the time, and until I was 14, my father bought me a PS3, around late 2013. That's when I turned 14, though, and that's when I went to 8th grade. And I remember going with my dad to GameStop, buying two of these games, because I would only get to play it at a friend's house and with my brother's house as well, But anyway, yeah, I remember owning two games, though, and I remember the Clark's guy looked at me funny, and he asked my dad, saying, "Wait, is your son too young to play these games?" And my dad was like, "Nah, he'll be fine." And the Clark's like, "All right." So yeah, we paid for it, rang it up, a 14-year-old, a 14-year-old kid, a 14-year-old Wolf and Fallout kid played these games on the PS3, I remember coming after school playing these games like every day, every evening, it's just awesome. Despite I hadn't got to own it at the time when these came out, but still. But yeah, I remember I used to own Advanced Warfare and Call of Duty Ghosts on the PS3 as well, so now I have it on Xbox One or PS4, so I don't have the PS4 version no more, but but anyway. But just so you know, yeah, I'm really excited for these games to come out on the PlayStation 5, which I still don't understand why PS4 is still dated. I thought Sony stopped supporting the PS4 because I heard about it. But I don't know, guys. Maybe it's for people who don't have a PS5. I don't know, guys. But anyway. But yeah, these two games are coming to PlayStation 5 and 4. So here it is, though. And I only got to play on the Xbox because, I just don't own a PS3 anymore. So here it is. And I cannot wait to... Well, yeah, I am playing these right now. But on both of my Xbox 360, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X. Nowadays, though, that's the only way I get to play these games. And I cannot wait to play these two games on the PlayStation 5 when it's coming out. Oh, believe it or not, it's coming out next month in July. I don't know what day. It could be on the 1st, or it could be on the 4th of July, because like Call of Duty is more of a military type of games, because I feel like it might come out in 4th of July next month, probably. I'm not sure. Well, maybe it's not true. Maybe not, though. I don't know, but still, it's all I know that it's coming out in July, though, which is what Treyarch said. Well, I kind of have mixed opinions about the YouTubers saying that Black Ops 1 and 2 is coming on the PlayStation 5 or PlayStation Network. But it turns out I saw proof because Treyarch is saying that Black Ops 1 and 2 is coming out on the PlayStation 5 in July, which has come out for both campaign zombies and multiplayer, which is extremely awesome. And I do hope they would port the DLCs, because I would buy those if they do it. Because I remember I used to own all DLCs for Black Ops 2 on the PS3, but now I do on the Xbox though. And now I hope they'll save everything. If so, all I do is, well, we just don't know yet, but still, that's what Treyarch said. This is actually true. It really is coming to PlayStation 5 in July. Well, actually, no. Well, believe it or not, guys, I remember I saw a tweet from somebody, which I'm not gonna say who though. He said that Black Ops 1 and 2 is coming on the PlayStation 5 in June 19th, this Friday, of that Friday, which is not true, because that's not. We don't really know when it's actually going to come out, and that's not what Treyarch said either, because Treyarch would have said that if it is coming in June 19th, of Friday, which is not true whatsoever. So don't. I'm not gonna say his name though, but don't say what this guy is saying on Twitter. If it somebody's saying it's going to come out in June 19th, which is not true, because I mean, it's just false rumors. I just don't get why people are saying that which is not true. I just don't get why people are saying it. So, but anyway, guys, yeah. So, and there's even like fake clickbait of people like taking a picture of the screen of Black Ops 1 or 2 on their PlayStation 4s or PlayStation 5s. And I think they just jailbreak their consoles to make it look like to have the old PS3 games on there. But yeah, but that's not true either, and that haven't even come out yet. So don't listen to what they're saying on the clickbait, because they're just trying to trick you. So I just don't get why they're doing that. But anyway, so yeah. But yeah, but anyway though, yeah. So the truth is, Treyarch is saying that it's coming out in July for the PlayStation 5 and 4, Black Ops 1 and 2, which contains both of the campaign multiplayer and zombies. So yeah, which is cool though. I mean, I know that it will be really nice to have a Black Ops 1 and 2 remastered, but that's not going to happen, because it probably might cost a lot of money just to do that. Another thing is that they're saying that Black Ops 1 and 2 is going to have like over 30 gigabytes, which I don't know if that's true or not, but so yeah. So, and what else is there? Yeah, and I remember another YouTuber saying they're just gonna have like all the skin guns packed for Black Ops 2 in a bundle, because Microsoft just delisted all that stuff, which I don't get that. I mean, unless they're doing it for a bundle, which makes sense, but that's pretty cool though. I forget what the YouTuber's name though, but he does a good job explaining it though, and yeah, it's just gonna be awesome. And I cannot wait for this to happen next month. So, and it's just amazing. So anyway, guys. So yeah, I'm really excited for both these games to come out next month on the PlayStation 5, and I do hope they'll do the same. I do hope Treyarch will do the same thing for World at War. If so, then I would definitely make an announcement video for you guys as well, if they're ever gonna do that. I'm just not sure if Infinity Ward is going to do the same thing with Modern Warfare Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2 and 3. I'm not sure if they're going to do that or not, but hopefully though. We'll get to see though, but I'm not sure that that's going to happen or not, but still. But I still can't wait for these two games, because that's like the two main games I played growing up. So, as well as World at War. I used to play World at War a long time ago, because I only used to play play zombies and all that type of stuff on there when I was that young, playing with my brothers, and everything. But yeah, my first Call of Duty game I only got to watch my brother played was Call of Duty 4. So yeah, so that's the truth. But yeah, so anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video or so. And hope you guys have a wonderful day. Till then, peace. Peace out. Team with respect. And I'll see you guys later, guys. See ya.